Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Minute Talk Show, the only talk show that is nuts. We are crazy here.
We're crazy about everything today, guys. We are nuts.
Yeah, we're nuts.
Kooky, a little bit wild, off the chain, a little wacky, a little unhinged, maybe.
A little nuts.
A little insane.
A little crazy.
Yeah, we do
a little
things.
Nuts.
We do things. Yeah, we're a little nuts. Just like my Cheerios, baby.
Oh, I know. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know. Shut
That's
the fuck up,
one.
dude.
Okay,
Hey guys, I'm Aiden.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sean. And you're listening to
Podcast
Minute Talk Show.
Wow. Welcome to Podcast Minute Talk Show, everybody. How are you doing? I'm great. Thanks for asking. The theme this week is actually mobsters. It's mobsters. Hey, forget about it. Hey, Chicago mobsters. What do they talk like? They talk about deep dish pizza and stuff. Man, I love deep dish pizza.
Ew.
What? It's good. Ew.
I never get deep dish pizza.
From Uno's? That shit's pretty good.
No, I don't get Uno's pizza.
Why?
Where else do you think the term pie came from, man? You gotta have that fucking filling.
Yeah.
You're a man living in the past.
I'm a man living in the future, and you can't accept that.
The future of pizza is the deep dish. It's great. I get Red Baron deep dish pizzas. Just pop them in the toaster oven for like 20 minutes, and then.
If you guys couldn't tell, yeah, we're not doing a fake sponsors this week. Red Baron deep dish pizza is actually.
Yeah, we did get sponsored by Red Baron Pizza.
Deep dish pizza.
Deep dish pizza. It's the deep dish.
Red Baron's deep dish pizza.
Red Baron deep dish pizza every time.
We had to pronounce, like, they had us in this room with these, and we had to pronounce like, Red Baron's deep dish pizza till we could say it flawlessly.
Yes.
But
Red Baron's deep dish pizza. So how you guys doing today? How are you doing, Tyler?
I'm okay. People threw eggs at my apartment window last night, like my third-story apartment window. And they are still splattered up against the like screen. I guess whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. So I don't know if that's gonna be going away for a little while.
That sucks. Why do you think they did that to you?
I don't know. Probably playing on my new like experimental noise out the window too loud.
You think you were targeted?
Maybe, yeah. It could be that.
I could know your I could know your like everything, I feel like, but I wouldn't be able to find your room if I tried, I feel like, through how big's your building?
Square footage.
No, I guess I'm imagining
1 million. I'm not good with distance, but like
1
million.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's a lot.
That's big.
That's big. That's a big number.
Big building. It's a big building.
Building in New York are like a billion though, so.
Okay, to scale.
Use that
to
as
scale.
like reference.
A billion, yeah.
Yeah, that's a billion. This is a million. My house is probably like
50,000.
Well, I don't know. Those are big numbers that I can't really comprehend.
When we were in high school on our senior trip, we made up this what was it? It was
they're called zapoos.
I can't get it. I don't get it. I don't remember why like the joke started. So it started because we I don't know, the Coca-Cola store, we put like those 2 pennies in and it gave us like the goofy coin, you know, like the press thing. And then I forget did you coin the term zapoo?
I did.
Yeah,
zapoo.
A zapoo is worth $1 zillion, right?
Yeah,
a zapoo is worth $1 zillion. And then so wait, then what how did the bag come into play? There was like
I don't know.
Damn.
We're trying to remember a joke that none of us really remember. But yeah, it's like a Zappoo's, but you can't use it anywhere else other than Disney because it has Goofy's face on it or something like that.
Oh, I thought you could use it like in the Lincoln Tunnel.
I
Can
don't
you
know.
imagine
I think
having to make change for a Zappoo? Come on, dude.
Oh,
You're a
that would be the
cashier.
worst.
Yeah, you'd be pissed.
that'd be the worst. Yeah, I think the wish was I wish for 1,000,000 Zappoos, and you have like this bag that has like endless Zappoos or something like that. I don't know.
You guys are just. This is just like online currency. This is just like Bitcoin. You just remade Bitcoin.
We invented Bitcoin back when we were
came
children.
up with Bitcoin. Yeah, when we
knew
didn't even
Elon Musk.
understand.
Yeah, we actually gave him the idea for PayPal. And in a way that kind of feels
for
like
hair
we
plugs.
gave him the idea for Tesla because that's what got him hair plugs.
Yeah, we gave him the idea to get
Hair plugs.
I mean, take a look at the man in the early 2000s compared to now. His hair is revitalized.
Yeah. No, actually, it's Tresemme. Actually, it does a lot.
Tresemme?
Yeah, bald
Really?
man out there. Yeah.
So are we just gonna be like dropping like real sponsors here this whole episode?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know any other shampoo brands off the top of my head like right now.
Pantene.
He used Keeps. Go to
I don't use Keeps.
Keeps.com.
I use good shampoo.
No, I'm talking about Elon Musk. That's how he got his hair back. He used Keeps. Go to Keeps.com. Sponsor code
One talk
PMTS.
show.
One talk show
for 10% discount.
Maybe you too can get your hair back like Elon.
Maybe it's a toupee. You think
I doubt
Eminem,
it.
if he started balding from behind, like would start wearing a toupee or wearing a hoodie everywhere, or do you think he would let people know, or do you think he would? I feel like he would never take off the hat and just.
Well, he wears like the hat and hoodie combo now, doesn't he?
He does.
Maybe
He does. That's what I've theorized, but then I feel like I saw like, but it's been a couple years now. He might even be worse. I think Eminem's going bald. I think it's probably. Why else would he be hiding so much of him?
I don't know. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe
he's got like scales or something.
I don't know. I forgot to start the timer, so I just made my best guess.
That's okay. We're about like.
Oh wow! I
7-ish
forgot to
minutes
start
in.
the timer. Oh well, yeah. No, we are like just approaching 8 minutes, I think.
Cool. I put 7 minutes on the timer, so I guessed right. I think Elon Musk. I think he is fucking stupid. I think he's kind of stupid.
Shut up, man. Shut
No,
up, man.
dude, no. He worked a 100-hour. He worked 100-hour work weeks like all the time, and that's how he's so successful. What?
I don't like. He's like. People are tweeting at him to like pay taxes and stuff like that, and his response is like, "I'm trying to get humanity to Mars, guys. Like, lay off." It's like everybody's like going like, ooh, Elon Musk, you're not paying taxes, and he's like, okay, I'm not gonna pay taxes.
We're going to space though, so hey, look forward.
Yeah,
to
I'm
it.
going to space.
Yeah.
Cost is a poo. Cost. I make what he makes in literally one grab full of Zappoos.
There's a bag with an infinite Zappoos that we won. We made a wish, and we wished for a bag of infinite Zappoos. That's how it happened. We made a wish.
Yeah, we made a wish.
Okay. And we got it
But
in real life, and it worked.
Doesn't it just like get
we
rid of
lost
all the Zappoo's worth?
We lost the bag eventually.
Yeah, we lost the bag, so we just had like one left. But that's not enough to get by on.
That's not enough to get by on.
It's only
with how much
it's only
Sean and I,
zillion
with how much Sean and
dollars.
I fucking spent. Whenever Sean and I get rich, we do not conserve.
No way.
No,
way.
every
How
time we
did-
come into wealth, we just go
Immediately spend it. Yeah. We
Yeah.
just go
How
for
did
it.
you spend $1 zillion immediately?
It is
I wouldn't even
not
know how to
hard.
spend like $1 billion.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
for it. Squid Game, dude.
Just
That
like
kinda
the
shit.
little things, like buying that cup of coffee every day. That adds
It
up.
adds up, yeah, it does. So if you're really trying to like save up, just skip that coffee, like, and work
Exactly.
400-hour work weeks.
100-hour work weeks,
No,
know,
400.
and you'll be
It's
just
easy.
like Elon.
Did you know it costs money to have a kid? Just don't have a
No,
kid.
it's free.
I didn't know. Like literally, to have birth at a hospital, it costs like $30,000 or some shit.
Costs money to have a kid.
It costs money to
for
do everything at a
fucking-
hospital.
costs
That's why
money
you got to
buy
get
condoms.
insurance.
What, you want me to just not have sex? That's not fair. Costs money to have a kid. Costs money to buy condoms. Costs money to buy fucking stuff to prevent having kids. It's not fair.
Exactly. Everything requires money, and I think that's
No,
why we
but
need
the
to build
cost to
a
prevent having
society.
kids is substantially. No,
costs
it
money,
does
though.
not cost money. No, it doesn't. You can go to a Planned Parenthood get condoms
little
for free.
bit-
No,
the
you can
little-
go into Planned
the
Parenthood.
little-
You can walk to Planned Parenthood and get condoms for free.
It adds up.
It doesn't
I
add
gotta,
up.
I gotta buy those shoes to walk over to Planned Parenthood, though.
Okay, so then
really,
everything costs
like-
money, and you can't not live your life. So
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So like,
Well, the free condoms. Let's go back to your
I want
point
to get
about
my
the free
coffee in the
condoms.
morning.
Let's
yeah.
go back to your point about free condoms.
Nothing's
Aiden.
really ever free, Aiden.
Karma, Aiden. Karma.
Okay.
Okay, because what are you doing when you nut into a condom? You are basically ending the lives of a possible million children right there.
I know. Doesn't
If
it?
we
Doesn't
were-
it, boys?
if-
Doesn't it weigh on our consciousness so hard at night?
More than
really?
more than a woman could ever know.
They really wouldn't be able to handle it.
No.
Oh
way.
my god! It just feels
Every
like
time
I
into
hear
the sock,
screams.
into the
Oh
the
my
drawer.
god! I sometimes I can't even put my socks and shoes on in the morning. I gotta wear flip flops. It's terrible.
I like the meme where it's like Nick Avocado or whatever, and he's like drinking like a milkshake or something, and then he makes a
Cheers.
face. He makes a face afterwards, and it's like when you drink your brother's milkshake, but a anime figurine hits your lips.
Oh,
Do you get it, Aiden?
No, I zoned out of the first half. I think
Oh, okay.
I heard the
Never
anime
mind.
figurine, and then I thought I heard the first half, but
That's not worth repeating. It's
Tyler said "ugh," and then I was really focused on Tyler.
whatever. No one listens to what I say. It's fine.
Yeah.
I heard
Well, I mean, like you gotta walk around with a voice like that, you know.
Hey,
Hey.
lay off.
back
I'm
to the
committing
mobster
treason.
theme. We're
Back to the
back.
Mobster.
theme.
Back to the mobster theme. What would your guys' mobster names be?
Fat Tony.
That's a good
Come
one.
on, no, that's so cliche. Fat Tony. Way to be original, Tony.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malnourished.
I'm gonna
Tony.
be. You know what? I'm gonna be Tony Soprano. That's my mobster name.
Okay, all right. Mine's Louis Vuitton.
No, I want to be Johnny Two Shoes.
Johnny Two Shoes. Okay.
Two-toed Tony.
Two-toed. Fat Cock Brian. He's adopted, but we love him anyway. He came with the name. He came with the name.
with
We
the
didn't name
name.
him that. We didn't name him that.
I have an update on last week's episode. I did speak to the FBI. You know, I'm a mobster,
do you wanna-
so
Do you wanna give that next thing? Because we're about to.
yeah. You know what? I wanna go. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Do you think maybe I? Did they cut?
Okay.
Did they find out, or did I get away with it? All will be answered and more.
Hey, yeah. That's we're mobsters now, so we commit crimes.
We do. Last week we didn't.
I have a cut on the side of my finger.
Yeah. What the hell are you
It
talking
hurts.
about?
It
Okay.
hurts.
Yeah, from
I don't
knife
care.
fighting or something like mobster stuff or what?
Yeah,
like,
from opening cans down at the
Nice.
cannery.
like cans of whoop ass, like cans of
No, cans of fish.
fish.
Fish. Cans
What do
of
you
fish.
do? What do you do, Sean?
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you do on like the weekends?
Oh, the
Besides
weekends?
filming, what are you doing on the Sundays? On your Sundays?
On Sunday, Sunday Halloween,
yeah.
I drank a whole bottle of wine, and then I
Whoa.
threw up a bunch.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
because I got crossed. Sorry.
Nice.
So I got really sick. Sean Lynn and I were having this really good conversation. I was like asking him questions because he was playing Madden, so I was asking questions about football, and I'm like, so like football is just like you invest in like young players and like you whatever, I don't know, but it was really good. I learned like what football is.
And they threw up a bunch.
Nice. And I threw up a bunch, but I didn't get it anywhere. So,
Good
all right, everybody, we're gonna go, and when we come back, we're gonna talk more about throwing up. Hey guys, welcome back to Podcast Minute Talk Show, the only talk show that is a podcast. Literally a brand new genre of podcasting that you never knew you wanted. We're gonna be talking about Aiden's crime family. He actually lives in Aiden, take it away.
He's an up-and-coming crime syndicate leader. It's really impressive stuff, but don't tell anyone, please.
Don't tell anyone. It's on the low key. So,
Yo,
Aiden.
Sean, you got a tiny winger. You couldn't make this whole crowd throw up if they throw up their hands if they swallowed all their fingers. Yeah, we did bring it back to throw up, guys. You're welcome. So the FBI called me 3 more times, and he was pretty much by like about halfway. And like I wasn't honestly like I just put off things. No, I was avoiding it, but I wasn't avoiding it like for any other reason than like why I avoid making like the eye doctor appointment I haven't made for like the past 2 months. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't avoiding it because I was like, I do not want to talk to him. I didn't really care. I didn't like just like I kind of just didn't want to like get on the phone or whatever because I just felt like it was like one of those things where it's like, oh, I got to talk to somebody. But I had like a little bit of fun with it. So yeah, I mean, at first he was just like asking me general questions. He's like, do you think you might have watched it? He's like, I know you're like an influencer. Do you think anyone would have DM'd you a link? And I'm like, dude, I would never click on a link that somebody just like someone randomly sent me. Like, but then he like asked me like, have your brothers, he was like, have your brothers, my younger brothers, he was like, have they been acting differently at all recently? And then I was like,
have they been acting ISIS?
Yeah. So, you know, I'm like, I was like, all right, wait, can I ask you a couple questions first? This is like, so then I took the mic, and I was like, is it illegal to watch a beheading video? Which I knew the answer to, but I wanted to hear him say it. He said no. And before he even like, you know, he knew like probably what the follow-up would have been. So he's like, the reason I'm calling, blah, 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 I have to do my due diligence. You know, he informed me that the person who watched the beheading video watched 2 seconds of it and then clicked off of the video, and nobody ever went on the site again. So like that,
you can still get a lot of information from that 2 seconds. Like,
yeah, a lot
convert you.
Yeah, it could have been the crucial moments of like 1 second before the head was cut off, and then the second after it was. Like it could have been.
It could changed forever, man. Like
yeah. And so then he told me that, and then I said, I asked him, do you call everybody that watches beheading videos ever, or like and I asked him, like, if I watch a beheading video like tomorrow or today, can I expect another call from you or someone else in like 9 months? And he was like, yeah, we do, we check up on everybody. And I was like, I also asked him, I was like, or is it like the TSA? Like, do you just kind of like check up on enough people every now and then to like keep it in order? But they do. They apparently check up on everybody. I guess I'll test the theory, and check some out. But
I promise.
I mean, it's not even illegal. So what am I doing here? Breaking no laws. And then I did.
They would prefer you. They would prefer you not to.
I know, but like I'm like in Seinfeld, Frank Costanza gets a house in like in Florida where like Jerry's parents live because they don't want him to live there. So out of spite, he like gets it, and that's just like how I feel about it. Like he's an immigrant or whatever, so he's like, that's why I could never be president. That's why I was never into politics, and I've never voted. You don't want me, I don't want you. Like he just screams it like that. That's how I feel. But I did ask him too, like, so I said, do you call hundreds of people all day just checking in, and that's it? And he said, which I think is probably pretty rude, but he said that I wasn't his first call, which I knew, and I wouldn't be his last, which I also knew. And I wanted to like and then I asked him, why did it take so long? Because I was just thinking 11 months. I could have, if I were a terrorist or inspired by that video, like I could have like beheaded so many people in those, 11 months.
I guess.
So do you yeah, I mean, this is what our tax dollars are paying for? Like, maybe this is why Elon Musk is refusing to pay them tax calls, because this is where it's going.
If this in here, and this is just all speculation and assumption.
Yeah.
This is what Elon is trying to protect us from. So I think I take back my prior claims that he's a bad guy.
Do you think Elon Musk is a bad guy?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know. No, it's just.
I think he should pay taxes because
I think he should pay taxes too. I don't know if I know enough about. I wanted to build those freaking tunnels though.
Oh, those tunnels! Yeah, those tunnels would be awesome.
Dare I say epic?
Wait, which tunnels?
They're called boring tunnels, and they would just basically go from like major cities, and you'd like drive your car underneath, and then it would just like shoot you through this like.
Well, there's like two things, and I kind of
tunnel.
I like kind of confuse them. Like one of them's like that, and then that's like a thing, and there's another one, and it's like tunnels, and it's like to clear up, because he had the idea when he was stuck in LA traffic, and it's like to clear up traffic, just like building tunnels downwards, like in layers or whatever, or something, so that or at least I don't know one. But so that like there could be more cars underneath the ground, and it would clear up traffic, and that would be like in the city. There's
like a shit ton of studies for that though, that like adding more lanes just doesn't make a difference. Even if you put them underground, like
why wouldn't that make a difference?
Because it's still like pretty much like one person per car. Even if you add another lane on the highway, there's still gonna be traffic, because all that shit has to like merge or converge at some point to like go off an exit, and a bunch of people are still gonna have to fucking like pile into one area.
I've seen like exits that have like really bad like merges into one ways that are always backed up, like fucking 55 in South Jersey, right at the end of it, and I've also seen a lot of highways that like aren't like terrible like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's half relevant.
I see it all the time, where like the exit is like backed up, and then some guy goes like, "Oh, here's my exit," and he doesn't realize that line is for his exit, and then he just goes all the way to the front and is like expected to like get let in. So I think it's just like humans are morons, and we don't deserve cars.
No, you're wrong. Humans are selfish, and we don't deserve cars. Because I think a lot of people are just more like, yeah. Everybody kind of thinks they're the main character of their life, which is fair because they are, but everybody should be fair on the road.
Everybody's equal. Everybody's equal on the road.
Everybody's equal on the road. I don't care. No, man, animal, beast, whatever.
Doesn't matter. If you get hit, you get hit. You gotta take it like a champ. So cars, man. But I think tunnels would be interesting. Wouldn't that be interesting?
No, I think that would be great. You could just keep going, dude. You just like, I think that would be so sweet.
Yeah.
It would but it's not just like adding more instead. But it's not like adding more lanes. It's like adding more roads. Like
that's exactly what adding more lanes is, though. You're just adding another section of road onto what you already have built. It's the same thing as putting another lane on a highway. You're just throwing it underground, and now only like one car can travel on it at a time.
I can kind of see why you would think that it would alleviate problems, but I can also kind of see why it wouldn't alleviate problems. So I'm a neutral party in this argument.
You gotta focus on that public transportation like system, so that way you can have like a bunch of people on one track at the same time, as opposed to just like one car
Dude,
underground
I've
in
been
a
on
single
like
file line.
I've been on like roads and shit where like you're like driving, but there's also like roads directly under you too. And that's what it's more like than like adding a lane. It's like adding more ways to travel.
Sure.
I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Roads,
It's starting
man.
to hurt my head.
Roads, I know, man.
I hate
Roads, infrastructure, man.
I hate it.
Our crumbling infrastructure. America's
Can you get us
infrastructure is
off the
terrible.
roads, please?
Yeah, let's
I
go back
beg.
to mobsters.
Okay.
Hey, what's going
Hey.
on? I'm Tony Big fucking Cox
Okay,
man.
okay. So that would be your your mobster name, right? What
Yeah.
what do you think your role would be? I mean,
My
what
role,
is your role
I'd
going
be
to be?
I'd be the fixer.
What the fuck is that? Are you like the guy that goes in and like solves the problems, like gets the body like completely cleared up, removes all the evidence?
Yeah, I'm the fixer. I fix the problems.
Cool.
I feel like I'm the fixer for 1MTS. You guys are always like, "Hey, we need to edit this episode. It needs to come out in a day. Who are we gonna have do it?" And it's
Dude,
always
I'll punch-
Sean.
Oh,
It's always Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Sean does
it's always
not
me.
edit. Sean does not edit for 1 minute talk
It's always
show.
me,
Do not let
man.
him
It's
fool
always
you.
me.
Do not let him
It's
fool
always.
you. Do not let him trick you.
Oh no! Come on. Yeah, but what would your job be, Tyler?
I'd be the guy with 2 toes, so that speaks for itself.
Oh, you'd be like, "Hey, don't mess up, because this guy messed up, and now he has 2
Yep.
toes." Okay.
2-toed Tony. I'm the
Two-toed
example guy.
Yeah, 2-toed Tony's got 1 arm.
And I'm the one that goes, "Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey,
Hey." That's my
that's
thing.
a little. Aiden, now that you live in New York, it doesn't mean that you can say stuff like this.
What? Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
What?
it's hurtful. It's hurtful language.
You weren't born and raised there. You're not a purebred, so it really doesn't count, unfortunately.
You don't get to. It's basically cursing. Okay, so basically that's what slurs are, but I wish like everybody had like curses that, you know, in Skyrim, how like, sorry, this is going to take a while, but it's once we get there, we're going to be like, thank God Sean took us there. You know, in Skyrim, how different races have different natural abilities, like Nords are resistant to magic, and like, I'm saying this more for Aiden, but like, and like
Pokemon.
like Pokemon, yeah, basically.
And lizard people can swim underwater for longer.
Yeah, I mean, I never used that, but
Yeah, of course not. But I
the
think that's one thing I
Khajiit are
remember.
cat people, and they have like increased stealth and stuff like that. Like they're just like natural, like stealthy guys. But I wish there was like curses or like words that like only like certain mythical races could use. And I said before, that's kind of what slurs are, but like slurs are
What
bad
the hell
in
does
general.
that mean? What the hell does that mean? Like, what do you mean?
I wish, like-
do you mean that literally, or like more like you shouldn't say it, like slurs?
No, I'm probably not like slurs, but probably like words like
Like we can't compose the words out of our mouth?
yeah, I think something like that. I think like literally like their mouths were evolved to say these words and ours are not, or something like that. I don't know. Not like in our like races, but like more mythical races like dwarves and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Actually, I do know what you're saying,
Okay.
but
Like if my mouth opened horizontally, I would probably be able to say some freaking crazy ass words that you wouldn't be able to say.
oh, yeah, like the same way with animals and stuff, isn't it? Doesn't it fucking like bother you that of all the fucking animals, it's like weirdly like dumbass parrots that can like mimic like human speech?
Yeah.
But they don't even know what they're saying. It's like essentially just memorizing like fucking notes in like a little song or whatever.
Yeah. I wish I could talk to my dog.
Well, that'd be interesting. But like, how intelligent could, like, because if your dog could talk, but he was still as intelligent, it's like, well, how much would he be able to say?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want my dog to be like smarter than he is, because then he's like kind of like not your dog.
He's like Brian from Family Guy or something.
Would you want that? Would you want that? Like your dog walking around your house on two legs.
And he's talking about like banging chicks and stuff. Yeah,
You
that'd
would-
be cool.
I put him down.
I'd put him down too. Tyler, good call. Good fucking call. Oh my god.
My god, you guys are fucking...
How dexterous is he with his hands? Like, are his paws hands like Brian?
It's incredibly sloppy. Like he can't really pick stuff up, but he tries.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
That's better.
I might
That's
keep
better.
him around then.
But you still have like long, like Brian's like stumpy for whatever reason. Like he'd have long, like skinny arms and shit, right?
Yeah.
That would like he.
He looks
Like,
like
he
it would
doesn't-
just look like some sort of fucking skinwalker, some like freak of nature, just like clawing through my house at night. I would freak the fuck out if I saw my dog standing on two legs, just like walking around the kitchen at night.
And
just,
he
like,
talks to you.
stumbling into shit,
And he talks
talking
to you.
me, yeah.
Hey, oh, you're up too?
I'm getting food. He's
Good
like,
food. He's making a lot of noise.
Yeah. It's like so loud. And he always makes a mess, like with everything he does.
Every night there's an intruder into my home, and it's my own fucking dog, and he's just destroying shit because he can't pick anything up with his paws.
Sean, are
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
near
we're
our-
yeah. Yeah, all right,
Go on.
everybody. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, maybe we'll have some fake sponsors. Whoa. Yo,
Welcome
guys.
back. We're a couple of guys with some dirty laundry. That's right. All three of us need to do our laundry today. And we just found out in unison.
That's true. You know what's also the case? We don't have any
What?
sponsors. We lied.
Oh.
We lied about that Red Baron sponsor. We lied about that Pantene
We lied
sponsor.
so hard. And you guys bought into it like the like
the
the
chumps
little
you
the-
are. Yeah, so, you know, we do fake sponsors, so let's just jump right into it. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by vacuum cleaners that look like guns. Don't you just want to play around with it like a gun? Yeah, vacuum cleaners.
All right, this episode was sponsored by ShopRite. I like those little paid thank you stickers that they have, and I did happen to steal some on my way out when I was finished shopping there the other day. So
That
go
you
ahead,
could get into
them.
trouble for that.
No, I didn't steal them. I found them in the parking garage on my when I parked to bring everything inside. So I grabbed them. You can stick them on whatever you want though, and pretend that you paid for it, and then just like leave the store later. So hey, go ahead, try it. I haven't. I wouldn't do it. I'm not endorsing it, but if you do happen to come across them and do it,
Just slap it on that milk.
slap it on them milk.
Boom, it's paid for.
ShopRite and their stickers. Thank you.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by Netflix, guys. That's right. Netflix actually just greenlit a show that me, Sean, and Tyler pitched to them that we are in development for. It's a spinoff of Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians at Cars Getting Coffee. It is called Doctors in Doorways Eating Deli Foods, and we're really excited about it. So shout out to Netflix.
Wow, that's awesome. I forgot we pitched that show. We pitched that show 10 years ago.
I
to
meant to
Netflix.
tell you, yeah, they just called. Well, our manager, the dude who plays the dad in the Goldbergs, he called us. He just called me before this segment of the podcast
Oh, okay.
and informed me.
That's awesome. This
What's the
episode of
next sponsor?
podcast, this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by Evolution. I wish it worked a little bit faster than it did. I wish I was able to see something evolve in my lifetime, but I will never. So
Maybe we truly can watch it all after we die.
that would
But
be awesome.
I don't think so.
I
don't
wish.
think so.
Yeah, I
That
don't
just
think so
doesn't-
either.
That would be
It's
It's
too perfect.
That seems way too perfect, way too good. I don't deserve it.
Yeah,
None of
being
us
able to
deserve it.
look in on my loved ones and then their loved ones and their loved
Oh,
ones.
I just want to see the world as a whole.
Oh yeah, me too.
You can look at like fossil records and stuff and see evolution through like dinosaurs and shit. It's pretty
No, we want to see where
New-
what
new
we want to see what's
stuff.
gonna happen.
Yeah, what's gonna
Yeah.
happen?
cool. That's fair. All right.
I feel
well,
like
this
people have evolved even like noticeably. I feel like everyone's taller than they were like 100 years ago. I feel like you look like old buildings. The doorways are too small.
Yeah. That's a good
Alright.
that's a good find, Aiden.
Yeah.
This episode was sponsored by Christmas. It's coming and you can't stop it. Unfortunately, Halloween just ended. Songs are already playing on the radio, and I can guarantee that you are going to get so sick of them come Thanksgiving. But those presents are
Shrug.
going to be really good under the tree, so it's worth it.
This episode of I'm sorry. Just skip
Idiot.
me. Just
Idiot.
skip me.
Idiot.
Just skip me. Go pass. I'm stupid.
Cool. We usually each do 2, so I'll pass and then Tyler will pass and it'll go back to you.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay. I'm really nervous about this one.
No, it's okay.
This one is it's because it's really been important in my life. Vaseline Lip Therapy. It's just been really helpful for me.
That's a
if your
small
lips are,
bottle. That's really
have
cute.
Severe GI. Yes, it's really cute. It looks like a big chapstick thing, but it's in a small carryable container, and it's adorable, and it really helps with your lips. If you have dry lips like me, then you will love this. But when we record like a real sponsorship, I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's talk about a little bit something called the Patreon. We always end off with the Patreon, and I feel like most people just skip over it. But please listen, because it's really important.
Are you about to go on, Sean?
No, that was it. That's all I had to say.
The Patreon is pretty great. The Patreon is pretty great for a number of reasons. But you've heard it all before. You guys should check it out. We don't want to bother you. We don't want to. We don't want to waste
We
your
don't want to
time.
bother you.
No. But it actually has freaking extra episodes, 4 extra Patreon episodes a month. We also upload every 1 minute talk show early on there. We've been a little sloppy, but we kind of caught back up. Also, we are now going to have our episodes twice a week again. Sorry about that 2-week gap. On top of that, what was I going to say? A bunch of other things, and you should check them out. And we're actually going to give a little fun little shout out to a couple of people. First up is Andrew Mann. That's right.
Andrew Mann.
He is the mother freaking man. After him, we got Cat Choppy. Ooh, what were you going to say?
Choppy. Oh, I was gonna say Andrew Mann's mobster name would be the Man Strangler.
All right, what about Cat Choppies?
Probably Chop.
Cat Chopper?
Chopper. I like
What about
Chopper.
Maggie Pagel? Padgel?
Poggle, Poggle, Piggle.
What would her name be?
We call her the Oinkster.
Next up is Star Creature.
Star Creature.
Creature feature.
Creature Feature.
Oh, Creature Feature. And then finally the motherfucking Sheriff.
The Sheriff. The Commodore.
The Misfit.
The Miss.
The Commodore. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure, but I'm Aiden.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sean. And you just listened to
Podcast
Minute Talk Show.
Dude, you do it so slow every time. Every time you do it so slow. All right, bye-bye.
I know, it's weird.